Hey, it's Sam, and it's great to be back with another video. I know I've been inconsistent with my posts, but I finally found something that I want to do. So today, we're going to be doing something a bit unusual. We're going to be cooking something. We're going to be cooking ash cakes, which is a primitive form of bread which can be cooked over a campfire. So I originally got this idea from the Boys Life magazine in October 2020, Hike into History. A scout troop did a hike that a battalion in the 1840s did, and they ate the same food that the scouts were reproducing, which we call now ash cakes. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I remembered it, and I've already made a fire today, so I've decided that this is a great opportunity to make this. So let's just get into making it. The recipe for ash cakes, which I got from the Boys Life magazine, includes 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of water, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. I haven't done a lot of cooking or baking before, but I have made hardtack, which I expect is pretty similar. It's basically just extremely hard bread. It lasts pretty much forever, so it's a great food for things like the military and whatnot. This is going to be a bit more moist of a version that will still last for a while, but just not as long as hardtack. So, here's my mixing bowl. I've got my ingredients. Let's get mixing. We start with 2 cups of flour. And I can share the link to the magazine where I got this from. It's not the full magazine, it's just like the cool stuff from it. So, here's 1 cup. And now we need 1 more cup. And there's another cup. Okay. So, next we have the 2 tablespoons of water. I'm pretty surprised at how little water we're using compared to the amount of flour we're using. But I'm just following the instructions here. So, I think I'm going to pour in the water, and then I'm going to put in the salt. Or should I do that the other way around? I'm going to do that the other way around. I feel like it'll just mix better, because when the water lands, it'll kind of mix around the flour and the salt and everything. Okay, I mean, not the salt, the sugar. So we have 1 tablespoon of sugar. And I'll just put that in there. And then we have our 2 tablespoons of water, which I'll put in there. And then start mixing. I just realized I didn't wash my hands before doing this. Oh well. The dough is very slightly sticky. I can't really squish this together. So I'm going to go inside and get more water. I think maybe another tablespoon or 2 will do the trick. I can start making the actual pieces that will become ash cakes and put them on the coals of the fire. And then eat them, which I'm guessing is going to be the best part. Okay, so here's my cutting board to make the shapes on. I have a bunch of kind of loose flour in here, so I'm going to just put that on here. Make sure it doesn't stick or anything. So, we need to make some cylinders about 1/4 of an inch thick. This, I think, looks good. And I think this is going to be the first one we put over the fire. So let's go down to the fire, which is now coals, and cook this thing. Okay, so this is my fire right now. I don't know how well you can see that, but I'll tell you this, it's not a fire. I made this a couple of hours ago. I got it nice and hot, and it's been dying down to coals. So, in the instructions, in the magazine, it says electric coals go white. And most of these are white. I mean, some of them are kind of black. But I don't think it'll matter too much. So, I'm just going to plop it in there, wait 3 to 4 minutes for each side, take it out, let it cool a bit, and try it, I guess. Here's my ash cake, or my going to be ash cake. Oh, I almost dropped it there. And I'm just gonna put it on a coal. Now it does say put them on a bare coal. And again, wait 3 to 4 minutes for each side to go. So I'll flip it after 3 to 4 minutes. It's about time to flip. It's been about 3.5 minutes. I just want to take a look at the underside before I flip it back over. That's the underside right now. It's a little bit burnt around the edges, but it doesn't seem too hard or anything. So I'm just going to put that on the other side and see how it goes. It seems like ash cakes are done, or ash cake is done. And we pull this out. One side, on this side, the second side, I guess you can call it, a part got pretty burnt, but the rest of it seems nice and browned, a little bit golden. I just dropped that on a brick, and it sounded kind of hard. But I'm going to go up to my table, and I'm going to eat this. Alright, so I'm back up over here with my ash cake. It's probably been about a minute or two, and it's safe to touch already. What does it feel like? You can press in it a little bit, but it's definitely harder than normal bread, at least the outside. So I'm going to start off by just taking a bit off and see how that tastes. This is the inside right here. It looks pretty much like normal bread. I don't know if it's a bit undercooked or not, but I suppose the best way to find out if it tastes good or not is to take a bite. I forgot one of the steps is to wipe as much ash off as you can. But, oh, maybe next time. Honestly, doesn't taste bad. Oh, there's another thing I want to try with this. I want to put some peanut butter on it, because I love peanut butter. And I don't like things like honey. I don't like many sweet things. I don't know if I've said this on my channel yet, but I don't like chocolate. Go ahead, turn me up in the comments. Won't be the first time. So, I'm just going to put a bit of peanut butter. Skippy peanut butter, not sponsored. I like Jif, Skippy, and Teddy peanut butter. Onto my ash cake. So the ash cake is somewhat hot, so I expect it to melt a little bit. And in my opinion, melted peanut butter is great. So we got some ash cake with some peanut butter on it. A bit burnt on the other side, but I'm ready to give it a go. I like peanut butter, and ash cakes aren't that bad. Let's try it. Okay. Peanut butter makes it 200% better. This is good. Ash cakes. They're awesome. Go make some. I will link the instructions below. And put some peanut butter on. Because, not Nutella. Like, why would you put Nutella on, right? Go make some ash cakes. You won't regret it.